Well, we thought we were retired, and we actually were for a year and a half or so, but it looks like we're going back to work.
Big change of plans for 2022.
2022 kicking off with a bang. Hello and welcome back. If it's your first time here, I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.
We're full-time RVers. We do destination videos, tips and tricks, and all things RV. That sounds like something you'd like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and come along on our journeys.
Please make sure that you stay to the end for an exciting announcement by me, your very own Ginger.
Well, as some of you know that have been around for a while, last January we were in Athens at NRVTA, the Big Red Schoolhouse, and we were here for 5 weeks, and I became a certified RV technician. Last week, Todd Henson here at NRVTA put out a message on Facebook to all of the prior students from the NRVTA and asked if anybody would be willing to come up and work as a TA, a teacher's assistant. And I turned to Allison and we talked about it for a minute, and she said, yeah, let's try it. So I sent Todd an email, and they got back to me the next morning, and we packed up, 4 or 5 days later?
Yes. On New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's right. On New Year's Eve, we moved back up here to Athens. So we actually took a TA position here. It's only going to be a temporary thing, so we'll be here for 90 days. If you're coming to NRVTA as a student or just passing by, come on in and see us.
And I'll be working too. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I haven't checked yet to see if there's any work camping jobs that I can do, office type, or thinking about getting my online teaching started, or starting my quilt shop. I'm going to make quilted items. I'm going to do that anyhow. I have 2 big quilts to finish, and then I'll start on making projects. This one was actually made by a friend of mine for me. Hey, Barbie. But yeah, so we're going to be really busy. At least the first quarter of the year, we're going to be working so that we can go and have fun.
That's right. Should be a lot of fun coming up too. I'm really looking forward to being here at the schoolhouse as a TA. I'm not looking forward to the 6:30 showtime though. That's going to be rough for me. I don't remember the last time I actually woke up to an alarm until yesterday when I had to go down and set up the classroom. So that's going to be a shock to my system. Hopefully I'll get used to it in a few days and we'll be good to go up here. If you remember from our videos last year, this was our first place that we stayed and got snow last winter. So true to form for us and weather, we pulled in day before yesterday. We pulled in day before yesterday, and it was probably in the high 60s to low 70s. And then a cold front came in last night, and it was in the 20s. Almost all day. It's above 30 now, but not much.
Too cold.
Yeah, we're not doing this snowbird thing right again, guys. We didn't learn the first year. Maybe we'll figure it out towards the end of this year. We'll see. So that's the big news about going back to work. We are going to still try and do our normal 2 videos a week. We've been doing 2 videos for well over a year now. Mm-hmm. We do Thursdays and Sundays right now, but no promises. I'm not exactly sure what the schedule is going to be like here, but we will get at least 1 video out a week, but we are shooting still for the normal 2 videos.
There are some big plans coming up. There are some maintenance issues we're going to do. There's some remodeling, and of course some travel. Maybe even a little bit of Mexico snuck in there for not a pleasant visit to Mexico. More to come on that later.
Yeah, so that should be a fun one. Some of you out there know what's going on already, and some of you will have to tune in again to find out. So that's going to be great. So what's our plan that's probably set in I don't know, mud right now.
Chalk.
after we leave here in 90 days, after the 90-day stint is up?
Well, as you may know, we have a brand new grandbaby. She was born in October, and we're definitely going to have to go back and see her for a little bit. I really want to spend Easter, her first Easter, with her. So we're going to go back to the Houston area, and in between, while we're at the schoolhouse, I'm sure there's going to be a couple of visits. We're only a few hours away from her, so I can't be away that long. We're going to go back to the Houston area. We're going to visit South Texas, make a trip down there, and then where are we off to? Somewhere we haven't been before.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've seen our sticker map, well, if you haven't seen our sticker map, I'll put it in here. We're going to try maybe go up through the center there, that you can see where our stickers are missing. And then we're definitely leaning towards right now going to the northeast, all the way up to Maine, and then letting the weather. Harry doesn't like the going to Maine, I guess. And then we're going to let the weather push us south, I think, this next year, and we'll just follow the leaves down the east coast. Because we learned on this last year that we were moving way, way too fast. So we're going to try and do at least a week. I think we should shoot for 2 weeks at a time to start with. And if that seems a little slow, then we could pick the pace up. But definitely 2 to 4 days is not long enough to stay in one spot for us anyway.
Not at all. We want to get to do a lot more exploring this year. I'm looking forward to that. There were a lot of health issues that held us back from some exploring, so hopefully that's going to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And we can go and see. We haven't been north of Connecticut. That's the furthest north in New England we've been. So we definitely want to get up to that area and see that beautiful part of America.
For sure, and I want to get up there and have some of them lobster. I love all seafood. She doesn't, but so yeah, I'm gonna go up there and do all the lobster things that there are. I think. If you guys have been up there, you can leave us in the comments something good I should try to eat while I'm up there. Some lobster or some local dish from anywhere in the New England area would be awesome. We'll put it on our list, and we'll try and check it out while we're up there.
I'm looking forward to the seaside, all the coastal areas up there, the lighthouses, our subscribers, to meeting you.
Absolutely.
Meeting up with other YouTube channels along the way. I'm so excited about the adventures. Our 3 months of working hard here are going to free us up to go and do a lot more adventuring.
We hope so. We don't like to pay for things now because we're on a fixed income. We're working just on my retirement, so it's hard to justify paying for things to go and see. But now that we're monetized, if you guys watch our commercials, maybe we'll get to go do more than that even. How about that? So watch all our commercials. But before we make it up to New England area this summer, I think we're going to have to make a stop in Elkhart, Indiana. That's where we went and picked up our RV. That's where Grand Designs are built. We have a problem with the sidewall on our RV, and it looks like one of the studs may have broken loose and is pushing outward on the wall. So we've been working with Holiday World on that, and then we called Grand Design, and Grand Design hadn't seen anything from Holiday World. So we're in the process of getting all our pictures taken, and we're going to put everybody on an email and send it up there. We hope that it's not that big of an issue, or if it is an issue where they need to replace a side or something like that, that they will actually take us into the shop up in Elkhart, and they'll be able to get it done, within a decent amount of time. That's what we're hoping and praying for, but time will tell. And as always, 2021 is going to be no different, 2022 is going to be no different than 2021. You're always going to have to be Semper Gumby. What we're trying to lay out here is our plan, but tomorrow that could change. Who knows? what would happen? We get a tornado here and wipes out everything. Now we got to go somewhere and do, who knows? There's all kinds of stuff that could happen, right?
Right. And if you don't know, Semper Gumby means always flexible. That's what we learned in the Marine Corps.
That's right. And if you're not flexible, you're just going to be miserable all the time.
Right.
Especially in RVing, guys. Definitely have to be flexible.
All right, well, here is the big announcement. I had mentioned health challenges, and before we did a challenge, we kind of started this channel out with a health focused challenge. But now I'm starting my own channel. It's going to be RV Keto with Ginger. And it's going to be focused on low carb lifestyle. I'm going to have special guests on talking about their success stories. And I'm going to challenge you, if you're up for it, to come along with me on this journey. We're in it together. I'm going to show you some cooking tips. I'm going to show you, I lost 63 pounds in the past in a year following keto. And I'm going to show you the before, the during, and now you see me, I gained about 75% of that back. And so we're going to just work on getting healthy.
That should be fun because she's going to do all of her own editing and everything, and I don't even think she knows how to open the editing program.
I don't. But it's not so much just to have a channel. I want it for the support. I want to help you. I'd like for you to support me. And let's just have fun this year, getting healthy.
Well, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around to the end. We'll see you next time on Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. Bye, guys.